Be very welcome to the channel, Pray and Feel. May the Lord's peace visit you right now and visit your home as well. May God bless your path, bless your table, and strengthen your heart for this day. May every restlessness that tried to follow you until this moment remain outside, because God's presence has already entered. And where God enters, fear loses its voice. I want to ask you for one thing, gently and with faith. Stay with me until the end of this prayer. Not because of me, but because of what God does when we choose to remain. There are battles that begin loudly, but end with a gentle word from heaven that changes everything. And many times, it is precisely in the last declaration, in that instant when you might think of leaving, that God seals deliverance and pours out peace. Today, we are going to place before the Lord the lives of those who gave you life. Because this is not only a beautiful gesture, it is a cry that touches heaven and moves the unseen. Honoring father and mother is not only respect, it is also intercession. It is understanding that a kind of protection is released when a son or daughter decides to say, God, I cannot control everything, but I entrust to you the ones I love most. And maybe you arrived here with a tightness in your chest that you can't fully explain. Maybe you feel anxiety when you think about your parents, as if a silent concern were always hovering nearby. Maybe your sleep has become too light, and any small sound turns into an alarm, and your mind won't switch off. Maybe you wake up with your heart racing, or with a strange sensation, as if something were out of place, even when everything seems normal. Maybe you carry a tiredness without a clear reason, as if your soul had taken a journey that was far too long. Maybe there is an emotional weight, a quiet sadness, an irritation that doesn't look like you, and you can tell this is more than just routine. Or maybe you are seeing your parents more fragile, more tired, more exposed, and it gives you a sense of urgency. Hear this carefully, because it is simple and it is deep. Not every warning in your heart is meant to frighten you. Many warnings are an invitation from God for you to take your position. God does not show you things to crush you. God shows you things to guard you. And before danger comes close, the Lord already prepares a hiding place. There is a care from God that moves ahead of what we can predict. And today, that care will reach your parents through your prayer. The word of the Lord teaches us something that holds our faith steady. Honor your father and your mother is a commandment with a promise. And it is also written that the Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your soul. He will keep your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. That means God does not guard only the front door of the house. He guards steps, decisions, meetings, and even what you never saw. And when you pray for your parents, you align yourself with that promise of complete protection. I want you to reflect with me on 3 truths that support this prayer. The first is that God does not protect halfway. His care reaches what is visible and what is unseen. The second is that God's love knows where your family is vulnerable, even when you cannot put it into words. The third is that prayer is not a last resort. Prayer is the first response of those who trust the Lord. Now, breathe slowly with me. Relax your shoulders, unclench your brow, and let your heart settle. If you can, close your eyes for a few seconds and make inner silence. This is not empty silence. It is room for God to work. And with that space open, we will enter the Lord's presence with reverence and confidence. Lord, my God and my Father, in the name of Jesus, I come close to you now with simple faith and a sincere heart. I thank you for the lives of my parents, because before any achievement of mine, there is a story that began in them. I thank you for the breath you sustained, for the battles you helped them cross, and for the love that reached me through them. Father, I cannot fully explain everything they face in silence, but you know, I cannot measure every concern they carry inside. But you see, so today I place their lives in your hands, and I ask you, guard my parents, guard their thoughts, because a tired mind becomes ground for fear and anxiety. Bring order where there is confusion, bring peace where there are too many memories, and bring hope where life has become heavy. If there is repeated worry, if there are racing thoughts, if imagination keeps creating tragedies, I ask you to interrupt that cycle now. May their minds be washed by your peace, and may their hearts learn to rest again. Father, I also ask for emotional protection. Visit the emotions of my parents, because there are old pains we keep without noticing. Heal frustrations, heal disappointments, heal wounds that time did not resolve. If there is hidden sadness, if there is secret loneliness, if there is a feeling of not being valued, I ask that your love embrace every part of them. May they feel joy to live, strength for the day, and lightness to breathe. Lord, guard their spiritual life. May no arrow of the enemy find space. May every demonic influence, every oppression, every word of discouragement spoken against them fall to the ground now. In the name of Jesus, I ask you to place a wall of fire around my parents. May your light drive away every shadow, and may your truth confuse every lie. Father, I cry out also for physical health. Strengthen their bodies, strengthen their hearts, strengthen their blood, strengthen their breathing, strengthen every organ and every cell. Where there is inflammation, bring healing. Where there is pain, bring relief. Where there is weariness, renew strength. And if there are exams, appointments, diagnoses, and treatments, I ask for direction, precision, and skilled hands, because you use means and pathways to care. Lord, protect my parents inside and outside the home. Guard them when they go out, guard them when they return. Deliver them from accidents, deliver them from falls, deliver them from dangerous distraction, deliver them from inattention to people, deliver them from scams, deliver them from deception, deliver them from rushed decisions. Give them discernment, attention, prudence, and calm. Father, I ask for family protection as well. May our home have heaven's covering. May every argument the enemy tries to plant be disarmed by your peace. May respect become natural again. May affection become simple again. May conversation return without wounding. Remove from our family the harshness that comes from exhaustion, and pour out the gentleness that comes from your Spirit. Lord, I also pray over the financial lives of my parents. You are the providing God, and nothing escapes your control. Open honest doors, sustain their work, bless their income, give wisdom to manage, and deliver them from debts that suffocate. Where there is tightness, bring a solution. Where there is loss, bring restoration. Where there is fear of tomorrow, pour out trust, because you are still Father. Father, I cry out for deliverances. No one will see, but that will be real. Deliver my parents from silent dangers. Deliver them from illnesses that would try to settle in. Deliver them from meetings that would become traps. Deliver them from news that would bring despair. And place on their path the right people, wise counsel, and safe choices. And now I declare with authority in the name of Jesus, my parents are kept by the Lord. My parents are not unprotected, because heaven is attentive. My parents do not walk alone, because the living God goes ahead. I declare peace inside their home. I declare peace inside their hearts. I declare quiet nights, deep sleep, and a mind at rest. I declare that every fear that tried to dominate will retreat now. And I take your word as a shield over them. The Lord will keep their going out and their coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. So may every path be under that keeping. May every door be under that keeping. May every decision be under that keeping. Lord, seal this prayer. Seal it with your presence. Seal it with your peace. Seal it with your care. And from this moment on, may something change in the atmosphere, something change in the heart, something change in the way they will walk through their days. I surrender, I trust, I rest, because you are faithful, you are kept, you are protected, your family is under covering. The threat will not win, fear will not rule, God's peace will remain. The Lord is already caring, the Lord is already acting. And I need to tell you with kindness and truth, you did not stay until here for nothing. There is spiritual reward for those who remain. There is strengthening for those who take their stand. And while you were praying, God was also working where you cannot reach. May this prayer keep speaking for you even when you are silent. And if you feel it in your heart, stay with us here at Pray and Feel, because faith grows when we return to the presence. May God steady you on this path, and may you become a channel of peace inside your home. And if you know someone who loves their parents but has been worried, may this prayer arrive like a hug from heaven. I declare over you and over your parents, the Lord goes ahead, the Lord surrounds from behind, and the Lord's hand rests upon your family. Stay in peace, because you do not start this day alone. God has already gone before you.